This is an excerpt from To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. Jim and Dill were two young boys in the South. One day, Dill dared Jim to go up and touch a spooky house. The Radley place was inhabited by an unknown entity, the mere description of whom was enough to make the boys behave for days on end. Near the end of the summer, Dill got the notion to make Boo Radley come out. "Wonder what he does in there. Look like he'd just stick his head out the door." "Oh, he goes out all right, when it's pitch dark. Miss Stephanie Crawford said she woke up in the middle of the night one time, saw him looking straight through the window at her. Said his head was like a skull looking at her. Ain't you ever waked up at night and heard him, Dill? Why do you think Miss Rachel locks us up so tight at night? I've seen his tracks in our backyard many a morning. One night I heard him scratching on the back screen, but he was gone the time Atticus got there. Wonder what he looks like." Jim gave a reasonable description of Boo. Boo was about 6.5 feet tall, judging from his tracks. He dined on raw squirrels and any cats he could catch. That's why his hands were bloodstained. If you ate an animal raw, you could never wash the blood off. There was a long, jagged scar that ran across his face. What teeth he had were yellow and rotten. His eyes popped, and he drooled most of the time. "Let's try to make him come out. I'd like to see what he looks like." "If you want to get yourself killed, all you have to go up and do is knock on that front door." The first raid came to pass only because Dill bet Jim that he wouldn't get any farther than the Radley gate. In all his life, Jim had never declined a dare. "You're scared." "I ain't scared, just respectful." "You're too scared to even put your big toe in the front yard." "I reckon I ain't. I've passed the Bradley place every school day of my life." "Always running." This was enough to make Jim march to the corner, where he stood, leaning against the light pole, watching the gate hang crazily on its homemade hinge. "I hope you've got it through your head that he'll kill us, each and every one, Dill Harris. Don't blame me when he gouges your eyes out. You started it, remember." "You're still scared." "It's just that I can't think of a way to make him come out without him getting us." "Are you gonna run out on a dare? If you are, then Dill, slow down. Gotta think about these things. Let me think. Sort of like making a turtle come out." "How's that?" "Strike a match under him." "That's hateful." "I ain't hateful, just persuades him. Not like you'd chuck him in the fire." "How do you know a match don't hurt him?" "Turtles can't feel, stupid." "Were you ever a turtle, huh?" "My stars, Dill. Now let me think. Reckon we can rock him." Okay. I won't say you ran out on a dare if you just go up and touch the house." "Touch the house? That's all?" "Sure, that's all now. I don't want you yelling something different the minute I get back." "Yeah, that's all. He'll probably come out when he sees you in the yard. Then I'll jump on him and grab him and hold him down till I can tell him we ain't gonna hurt him." "Well, go on. I'm right behind you." I'm going. Don't hurry me." He walked to the corner of the lot, then back again, studying the simple terrain as if deciding how best to effect an entry, frowning and scratching his head. Then he ran through the gate, sped to the side of the house, slapped it with his palm, and ran back past Dill, not waiting to see if his foray was successful. Dill followed on his heels. Safely on their own porch, panting and out of breath, they looked back. Old house was the same, droopy and sick, but as they stared down the street, they thought they saw an inside shutter move. Flick! A tiny, almost invisible movement, and the house was still. Did you do that on purpose?
Yeah.
I was like, did